Hi everyone, and welcome to another Dose of Leadership. Today we're going to go in a little different direction. As opposed to talking in general about the topics and motivation and leadership and empowering, I want to talk today about a specific theory of motivation that I think is really important for managers and leaders at all levels to understand that and to think about how you can use this theory to better motivate and position yourself and position your team for success. And the theory I want to talk about today is David McClelland's acquired needs theory. And I do encourage you to Google that and look it up in more specifics because I'm going to give you an overview. But there's some really interesting and important components of it that's worth reading about. So David McClelland has this theory, the acquired needs theory, and basically he says that people are motivated by three specific needs. We're motivated to satisfy these three needs that we have. We have a need to achieve, to accomplish things. We have a need for power, to have control, and a need for affiliation, a need to be a part of a group and feel accepted. Now, each of us are at different levels of each of these needs. Might be high on one, low on one, high on all three, medium on three. That's not the point of this conversation, but the point of this conversation is to understand if we are high on one of these needs, or if we have employees who are high on these needs, how do we use that to our advantage? So these are actually personality dimensions. So we're not going to fight them. We're not going to break them. We're not going to say, well, you should stop being high on the need for power, because that's just who you are. So real briefly, if we can identify and say, you know what, this person seems to be high on need for achievement. They tend to always want to accomplish things. They tend to do better when they're feeling like they're doing a good job and they're feeling successful. So what we want to do is we want to put people in a position where they can feel that. We want to set people up with projects that are going to have challenging goals for them because they want to achieve those goals, but also goals they can achieve, right? We don't want to make it so difficult that it's going to stress them. The second one is the need for power. Some people have a greater need to be in control of things. They want to be in the center of attention. They want to feel recognition. They want to have an influence. Now, if you have somebody like that, we don't want to cut them down and say, no, you work for me. I'm the one in charge. That doesn't help anyone. We want to say, you know what, this is a personality dimension. This employee needs to control something. So the way I kind of put it to my clients a lot is, well, okay, give them a project and say, here, go play. Because when you're giving someone something to control and something to have influence on, they'll leave you alone and let you do your work. Because now they have something that's going to satisfy that need for them. And the third one is the need for affiliation, the need to be a part of a group. Some people make their decisions, they're motivated by a certain direction or to go in a certain direction because they want to be a part of something special. And if you have a team member, if you have a colleague, an employee who you can tell really wants to be a part of something, give them the opportunity to be a part of something. Put them on a team where they have an influence, okay? The one thing we have to have kind of be careful of with people who have a high need for affiliation is that sometimes they won't be as comfortable sharing their opinions because they really want to be accepted by the group. So we always, and this is for anybody, we always want to encourage people to share their ideas. We want to encourage them that this is, a zone where we're going to be comfortable sharing and we're not going to judge you, open space, and let people share what it is that makes them who they are so that they can have an input and an influence on a group project, on a decision. So just focus on that no judgment when you're talking to people for anybody and for everybody. So that's a little bit about David McClelland's acquired needs theory. And I really hope that you're able to use this to help better motivate yourself and put your team and your employees in a position for success. So that's today's dose, everyone. Have a great day and a great week, and keep leading.